You know that feeling when it seems like your brain has about 100 tabs open at once? Or maybe you feel like you're just going through the motions, kind of living on autopilot? Well, let's dive right into that. Today we're talking all about mindfulness, but specifically for people who are absolutely convinced they just don't have time for it. I'm going to show you how just 60 seconds, yep, one single minute, can totally reset your entire day.
So the UK's National Health Service, the NHS, really just nails the problem right here. We get so wrapped up in that constant internal chatter, right? The worries, the plans, the endless to-do lists, and we just completely disconnect from what's happening right now. We literally stop feeling our own bodies, and we stop seeing the world that's right there in front of us.
And, that's the real question, isn't it? When your mind is just racing, how in the world do you find the off switch? The goal isn't to stop your thoughts entirely. I mean, come on, that's impossible. It's just about stepping out of that mental whirlwind for a second. And guess what? There's a way to do exactly that. And that way is mindfulness. Okay, let's get one thing straight right off the bat. It is so much simpler than you think. Seriously, this is not about finding an hour to go sit on a cushion in some silent room. Nope, this is a practical skill. It's a tool you can use absolutely anywhere, anytime, smack in the middle of your life.
Okay, so what is it really? This definition is just perfect because it breaks it down into 3 key ingredients. First, on purpose. So this is an intentional choice you're making. You're deciding to do it. Second, in the present moment. Not worrying about yesterday, not planning for tomorrow, just being right here. And this last one, without judgment. Hang on to that one because we're going to circle back to it. It is an absolute game changer.
So the whole point here, the way you actually break free from all that noise in your head is by reconnecting with your body. You intentionally anchor your awareness in physical sensations. The actual feeling of your feet on the floor, the warmth of a mug in your hands, the real sounds happening around you. It's kind of like gently telling your brain, hey, let's just hang out right here, right now.
All right, so we know what it is, but how do you actually do it? Let's get into the how-to. I've got 3 simple, super practical paths you can use to find a moment of presence, even on the absolute most chaotic days.
First up, path number 1, the breath. This is the simplest and most accessible tool in your entire mindfulness kit. Think about it. It's always with you, it's free, and it's the most reliable anchor you have to the present moment. If your attention is on your breath, well, by definition, it's in the now. It can't be anywhere else. And here is a perfect example of just how fast this can be. Let's actually try it right now. For the first breath, just acknowledge how you're feeling. Anxious? Tired? Excited? Whatever it is, you don't need to change it, just notice it. Okay, second breath. Consciously release the tension from your shoulders and your jaw. Just let it go. And for the third breath, set a quick intention for the very next moment. Maybe it's focus, maybe it's patience. And you're done. That's it. That's a full reset in, 10 seconds?
Okay, on to path number 2. This one is about grounding yourself with your senses. And I'm telling you, this is a total lifesaver for those moments when you feel overwhelmed, when your thoughts are just spiraling out of control. It uses your 5 senses to pull you right back into your physical environment.
It's called the 5-4-3-2-1 technique, and it works because it forces your brain to switch gears from abstract worrying to concrete observation. All you do is mentally list 5 things you can see right now, 4 things you can physically feel, like the fabric of your clothes or the chair you're sitting on. Then, 3 distinct sounds you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and finally, 1 thing you can taste. It's like a mental circuit breaker. It literally stops an anxious thought loop right in its tracks.
All right, our third and final path, this one might just be the most powerful of all, because it's not about adding something new to your day, it's all about integration. It's about transforming the totally mundane moments you already have into little opportunities for mindfulness. You don't have to find more time, you just bring more awareness to the time you already have.
So, for example, a doorway. Think about how many times a day you walk through a doorway. Try using that simple act as a trigger. As you cross the threshold from one room to another, just take 1 conscious breath. Feel your feet on the floor. It becomes like a little physical and mental reset button between one space and the next. Or how about something as simple as washing your hands? Instead of mentally running through your to-do list while you do it, for those 20 seconds, just pay attention. Really feel the temperature of the water, the texture of the soap, the sound it makes. You can turn a routine chore into a tiny little sanctuary. And this is a big one. That first sip of coffee or tea in the morning. Instead of just gulping it down like fuel to get started, for that very first sip, truly experience it. Notice the warmth of the mug, see the steam, smell the aroma, and really taste it. For just that one moment, let it be the main event, not just the warm-up for everything else.
So, okay, we've got our 3 paths, the breath, the senses, and these everyday moments. But there's a secret ingredient, kind of a special sauce that makes all of them work. Remember that third piece of the definition we talked about? Doing it all without judgment. Honestly, this changes everything.
You know, we all have that voice in our head, right? That inner commentator that's just constantly narrating our lives and slapping labels on everything. Good, bad, right, wrong. I shouldn't feel this anxious. I'm so bad at this. This is a stupid waste of time. That little voice, it's a massive source of our stress.
And this comparison here just shows the shift so perfectly. Over on the left, you've got judgment. You feel anxious and then you beat yourself up for feeling anxious. That's like adding a whole second layer of suffering on top of the first. But look at the right side. That's non-judging awareness. You simply notice the feeling, almost like a scientist observing the weather. There's that feeling of anxiety, just noticing it. You see it, you name it, and you just let it be, without getting all tangled up in it. That is the practice. So, if you take one thing away, let it be this. Mindfulness is not another task to add to your already impossibly long to-do list. It's a totally different way of showing up for the life you're already living. It's about finding and really inhabiting those tiny pockets of time that are already there, just waiting for you.
I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? It's a fundamental shift in how you see your time. Think about it. You have over 1,000 minutes in your day. The goal isn't to magically find an extra one. It's simply to choose to fully inhabit just one of them. To be completely where you are, doing exactly what you're doing for 60 seconds.
And so that brings us right here to the final question I have for you. Think about your day ahead. Where is your mindful minute hiding? Is it in that first sip of coffee? Is it going to be the moment you walk through your front door tonight? Or maybe while you're just waiting for the elevator? Pick one. Just 1 minute. What's it going to be?